there.
Boom! And welcome to the old Raggamuffin show, you know? So I remember somebody saying to me that the UK exports a lot of reggae, but it doesn't import so much, you know? And I know that the people, you hear a lot about me and other artists traveling to Europe and doing many shows, but maybe you don't know the kind of artists that we are doing those shows with. These people here, everyone who's watching in. These men, they do shows to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Man, I'll tell a lie, it's a serious thing.
It is a soft rocky road. We are shutting on today, Lord.
So please, can you welcome from Mellow Mood, Jacob and Lorenzo. Mellow Mood in the building.
What's up? Thank you. Great to see you. Thank you for having us.
I'm so glad to see the item. It's been a long time. We were just saying it's been a long time. When's the last time I see your face?
2018. Yeah, it's been a couple of years. Yeah.
It feel like forever though. This whole situation that we're all in make it feel like it's forever, you know?
Yeah, make it feel like you're stuck in time. Yes.
Yeah, I was saying it's I don't know if you know this movie, a movie called Groundhog Day. When the man wake up and every day is just exactly the same, exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it kind of feels to me, you know what I mean?
It does feel like that, for sure. Yes.
It's a madness. But listen, before we kick off into the thing, I like to ask some quick fire questions first.
All right.
Just to get relaxed and you know?
Yeah, let's go.
So I'll give you some quick fire questions. I'll just ask you two things and you choose one, yeah?
All right.
Books or films?
Books.
Comedy or action?
Comedy.
Capleton or Sizzler?
Capleton. I will go for Capleton, yes. Capleton.
Sure?
That's difficult. Yeah. Capleton.
It's not an easy one, I know. All right. Snoop or Jay-Z?
Snoop. I go for Jay-Z.
All right. That's the first time we disagree, by the way. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Burning Spear or Culture?
Oh, you're putting us in trouble. I don't know. Burning Spear or Culture? Culture. I'd say Burning Spear.
All right. Red wine or white wine?
Red. I don't drink wine.
All right. Limoncello or grappa?
Grappa. Yeah, grappa.
All right. Americano or espresso?
Espresso. Espresso. But truth is, I drink a lot of Americano.
Okay, all right. Pasta or spaghetti?
Pasta or spaghetti?
Yeah.
For us, so in Italy, spaghetti is still pasta. I think you're talking about like short pasta, like penne?
Yeah.
Spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti.
Okay. Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan?
Bruce Lee.
Oh, cats or dogs?
Cat. Dog.
All right. What you say?
Dog.
All right. Saltfish or snapper?
Saltfish. Yeah, saltfish.
All right. Plantain. Do you say plantain or plantain?
I've always said plantain, but now I've seen this meme, right? There's a meme where the lady is asking, do you say plantain or plantain? I didn't understand it, to be honest. Who says plantain?
I always say plantain. Everybody I know says plantain. Just like you say mountain or you say fountain. You say plantain.
Yeah. All right.
That's something you know the thing.
So we got it right.
All right. Sneakers
All
or
right, cool. Sneakers or Clarks?
Yeah.
Oh man, sneakers. I'll go for Clarks.
You got Clarks. You see, I'll go for Clarks, but I think I wear more sneakers than Clarks, you know?
Likewise, me too. Exactly. Me too, but I'm always telling myself, it's time to switch and dress properly.
Clocks me prefer.
So how the thing go then? You always knew reggae from you was young. Your family used to listen to reggae. How you get into reggae music like this?
No, you know what? Actually, no one in the family. I mean, we were not exposed to reggae music at an early age. At least not in our family. But one day, so right now you see us. This is not our home. We came here. We are in the center of Italy. We came here to see our grandparents. And many years ago, something like 18 years ago, probably. Probably, yeah. Something like 18 years ago, we were here in this house, just downstairs, and we found a cassette. It was a Bob Marley cassette. Yes. Right? Yes. It was the album called Chances Are. Yeah. Yeah, and so it was this cassette from our auntie, and we used to play it, and there was a very nice version of the song Mellow. But wait, this is actually not how we discover reggae music. No, it wasn't. This is when we fell in love with the Mellow song, and we decided to name the band Mellow.
Okay.
But we discovered reggae music probably 1 year earlier than that, because our mother one day she was singing "No Woman to Cry."
Okay.
I don't know why. She Marley before, and we really liked the melody, and so we asked her, "What's the song that you're singing?" And she said, "It's Bob Marley. It's No Woman to Cry." And we said, "You have to get us a Marley album," and that's when it all started.
Okay. And then you heard the song Mellow Mood, and that one resonate with you.
Yeah, it was a very special version of that song. Actually, the whole album, chances are, is an amazing album.
Yeah.
And the fact, probably also to have it on tape, like on cassette, and play it like that, like old school style, it was just so cool.
Yeah.
And it's great memories.
But you was always musical though. You was always musical, even not reggae. You was musical.
There was a lot of music playing at our parents' place because our parents love music, and we started playing the guitar at the age of what? I think
12.
Beautiful and special, you take my breath away. Oh yeah, your mother, she's the moon. That's what the people them say. That's what the people them say. Yeah.
I remember being very young.
Yeah.
I think it was like around 10, 11, maybe even earlier. I remember we would always be, you would always dream about, I wanted to be a guitarist and you wanted to be a drum player.
drum.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
You can play drums?
No,
Oh. I know the item is very talented, but I never see you on a drum kit before. So.
no. I mean, basic stuff I can do it. Basic stuff I can play, but I'm not a good drummer. Not at all.
Okay. So the band was formed like 2005, something like this.
Exactly.
Something like this. Okay. And what you said, all of the members, you was all at school together. I think I read that you was all in school together.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, the very early version of the band, yes. More or less, each one of us was, no, not everyone in the same school, but if it was not the same school, it was the same neighborhood, so we were all friends.
You say the same
Yeah.
ends, like they're from the same kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. And when did you realize that this was for you? When did you realize that you had something, that people liked what you was doing? When did you realize that?
Well, I don't know. Like when the first, maybe after the first little shows we did, we kind of realized that there was something moving, but we didn't know if it was just about us, because in Italy the reggae scene was very bloomy at the time. We had a lot of bands, but I think that after we dropped our first, no, it was the second single, I think, "Dancing in Babylon."
Yeah.
it went viral. I don't know why. And then, by that time, we realized that okay, maybe there's a chance. You know,
Oh, so wait. So
this doesn't.
Dance in the Babylon was the second single.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
should be the second. Yeah,
But that's a big deal.
2009.
Oh, you froze a little bit there. What do you say? You think it's your biggest?
It is. I mean, in terms of numbers, it's definitely our biggest tune. I don't think we. I don't wanna bring back luck, but I don't think we will ever top that in terms of numbers and views. I think it's unbeatable. It has how many? It has like 60 million views, almost.
Yeah, I think the last time I looked at that, it had something like 54, 55 million. So
Number.
It's big.
it's nice, huh?
It's nice, and you know what? So the video of that song is not even on our YouTube channel because back then we didn't even have one.
Yeah.
We thought I think we were on MySpace, and people were talking about YouTube thing, and we're like, "What is it?" Nah, right? So.
So that's not even on your channel.
No, that one, no.
Whoever channel it is, they're supposed to know that they owe you a thing, innit?
Probably I'm not saying that we are friends with them, but just
We're friendly.
yes. I mean, we have a friendly deal. You know, we know each other, so we trust each other, and up to now it has been all good. So
That's right, guys. It's all good. It's all good same way, you know. The most important thing is, I suppose, that the music is out there so people can hear it. And
definitely.
you know, and so if that means that it had to be on another someone else's channel at the time, then I just say it go. We learn as we grow, you know.
Yeah, man.
So it go. So have you always as working with dub files? Is that from the beginning?
Paolo Baldini.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Since the first album, yes.
Yeah. It's a special relationship.
Yeah, we never. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, he's our brother. So you know, we are, as you know, we are recording our new music. We're still recording it with him.
Yeah.
I think we were very very lucky to meet him. It's not like it doesn't happen every day to really meet someone and you click musically so well. So it's a relationship that you have that you want to and have to cherish, you know. And yeah, he's a great producer. He's a great producer.
Yeah.
Because like you say, it's not easy to find somebody that you can click with musically on all levels. Like we can all catch a vibe, you know. If we was in the studio, we catch a vibe, and if we with somebody else, we catch a vibe and thing like that. But when it comes to working, and turning out serious projects, it's I think it takes a special connection, and I definitely see that. I definitely see that with the item. Definitely see that with the item. It's like you're all one.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It was truly a blessing. Also, you know why? Because like this same thing didn't happen regarding, for example, uh, publishing or like all the other aspect of music. We like Paulo was really one who believed in the project from day one, and he always stayed around and waited until he knew we were ready. And the good things we did together, and also the mistakes we did together. So it doesn't always happen. We didn't have this luck in terms of the distribution or stuff like that. Really, but the important is the music aspect. So we were really blessed with Paolo Baldini because sometimes you have great management, great booking agency, but you cannot find that person that makes your music what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
In our case, we have that person, so it's good luck.
Yeah, it's luck, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't like the word luck because sometimes I feel like make it seem like it's a bit like accident.
Mhm.
And I believe it could be more spiritual than that, like it was meant to be more than love.
Yeah,
You see me dealing with?
for sure. Yes.
For sure.
And
So
the connection I see, especially when the item is working. When I come to see you and I saw you working, it was like it was like you were triplets then, and not even twins. It was like you was triplets.
no, I'm thinking that yeah, we've been doing this now how many years?
A lot of years.
It-
15 almost.
more than 15. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
so obviously it's gonna become one.
it's kind of a natural process, but if you think about it, it's quite, yeah, it's quite great to work this way.
I think it's great, man. So what's the latest album is what?
That was large.
Big album,
You
you know.
remember the one we wrote together, bro?
I knew what it was. I was just checking to see if you.
Yeah, that
Listen,
was the latest.
this album here, large, no. Um, it's hard for me to put into words, you know. But I find this with all of your music though, with a lot of your music, but especially on large. I feel like you are one group that really put your emotions on the page in the song, you know? I feel like when I'm listening to the song, I could see it feels like it's coming from deep within here, you know? Putting the emotion on the song instead of just writing the lyrics.
Large, large. What make we want to live large? Tell you about large, large.
Yes, we would. I mean, yeah, I don't. We never really. I think it's also because we never really. So we started trying to emulate Bob Marley, and we never really work a lot on being lyricist in terms of the skill of just dropping lyrics and rhymes. So maybe it's the lack of that that gave us more of this. But so when you came to visit us and check out, I was, man, just 1 minute ago when you were thinking about large, I was like, oh God, if he says he doesn't like the lyrics, then I don't know because he was there. But you know, when you were there, I was like, dude, he really like the way you catch the songs and the way you just connect to the meaning of the songs and the lyrics. I was very surprised.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes, especially with our experience in Jamaica, where when we were writing lyrics there and just checking it with our friends, um, I feel like sometimes they are so used to a certain pattern. For example, you are writing a conscious song, you're supposed to say this and this. You're writing a, I don't know, dancehall tune, you're supposed to say this and this. And so sometimes,
Like a format, like a factory
yeah,
format.
and so yeah, and so sometimes when you try to do something else, option one they reward you because they like original stuff, but option two they don't get it.
Yeah.
But with you, it was like you just clicked with every song. It was really great. It was really great, and that gave us a lot of confidence. So it's your fault. Now we think we are great, and
I'm glad it's my fault. I'll take that. I don't mind. I will take the blame. Point the finger at me. Take the blame. I don't mind. I didn't, like I say, I found it very easy, you know. I mean, it helps when you're together as well, you know, because then you can feel the energy as well as just that, you know what I mean? For me. But I don't know. It just feel. I understand what you're saying. When you said that you was never really too lyrically. You wasn't focused on the lyrics, and you was more emulating what you heard and stuff like that. This makes a lot of sense to me as well, and it probably is that could well be the reason. I don't know if there's one reason, but that makes a lot of sense, that example there. Because your music is like that. It's very live. It's very in the moment. It feels like I like to hear music that I like to hear a recording that has captured that moment, and not so much.
True.
And not so much it's a rehearsed thing, so you can hear that it's just rehearsed, and every time it's sung that way there, you know. When I listen to your music and your recordings, to me, even if you want to say just like Bob as well, you know, I feel like it's not going to be sung like that again. Obviously it will when you perform, but do you understand what I mean? It has it has do you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, you know. But I feel like you capture the mood that was going on in the studio at that time. And that is very individual to any other time. You understand?
Yeah, I think probably our creative process happened in one moment of good inspiration, and our music, like, it doesn't have too much overthinking or stuff like that. You know, it just it I don't know. Oh, maybe I think he's right when he says that we never improved our, or maybe we never been focused on improving our lyrical skills. So we just kept ourselves on a more, I don't know, maybe natural level. I don't know how to
So
explain it,
you
but
know what it is? Maybe you have some artists that are very well at spitting lyrics, but some of them couldn't really write a song. You get me, I said?
No, say that again. The signal went funny
Like
then.
some of them are. So you have some very good lyricists who are very, very good at spitting lyrics, but they could not write a song.
Yes.
They are not songwriters,
Yes.
right? And then you have people who have both, and then you have people who, I mean, you have people who are good at, people usually are good at something. If you're lucky enough to be good at both, that's great.
Yeah.
I think we're better at, you know, the songwriting probably than
Okay.
the lyrical part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I still remember solo. We were in studio, and at one point you were singing that lyric that you sing about the lady that's walking the street, and she has a man, and you don't want to be disrespectful, but you want to let her know that you
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
her. You remember the lyric?
Yeah. I've
I
never finished
remember.
that, you know.
Oh, you freeze. What? Come again?
I never finished that.
Why? No, you have to. That's great. That's a great story. That's really a great story. I want to know how it ends.
I'll have to dig that one back up, you know. I never ever finished that, you know.
No, bro, that was really nice. It was
See, I
I
knew I
love.
should
You
have.
know
I
what?
knew I should have stayed. I knew I should have stayed one more day. If I'd have stayed one more day with you, then I would have finished that.
You're always welcome to come back.
Yeah, I
I
think that's
mean,
what will happen.
what I, oh, you know what you have. You don't. The thing is, this: you don't only have like just plain MCing. You have the storytelling
yes,
skills.
able to tell a story.
You know what I mean? It's like Nas.
Yeah.
When he raps, you hear a story. He's telling a story, and the and you know the angle where you take the story from and you tell the story can change everything. You know, and you have that thing, and that's what I really loved about you when you came to the studio. And yeah, I want to learn from that.
Okay. Okay. Give thanks. Give thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna look back into that one there again. Then still, cause even you are giving me confidence for that one now. The signal chip
Plus,
out there.
plus
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but I remember the advices you were giving us about regarding the metrics,
Or the flow.
the flow, you know,
Yeah.
how to double the flow, how to, you know, like
You have to lean back.
yes, lean back or put one more word in this sentence so it rolls better. I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember, but I remember that.
Just to make it roll off your
That
tongue.
was a
But I was
nice,
gonna say to you
yeah.
that even from that trip there, even from that time there, um, I feel like you was concentrating on the lyric side from then. Would you say from then you've been really looking into your lyrics a bit more?
Come again, it keeps freezing, so we missed it. What did you say?
I said, so I was gonna say to you when you said before that maybe you wasn't concentrating so much on the lyrics side because you could do the song side. I was gonna say to you, don't you think now though that you are putting a lot more into your lyrics into what you're writing, because you was concentrating hard this time. When I was there, it was you was working hard with the lyrics,
That time, yeah. That time, yes, it's true.
It was probably the first time we really put a lot of effort in that. And from that time,
oh yeah, also you know what? There was like for that album we wanted to have everything at the highest level we could have.
Yeah.
And also we knew you're a lyricist. You're coming to check the lyrics. I mean, we have to work on the lyrics before so there because you know what I mean. But it's true. It's true.
That was such a lovely time, I had a great time,
Yeah, man.
It really was.
Yeah, man.
It's nice. You like working with other people, though. I can see that you're very open and you like bouncing off other people, and you've recorded with many people, So I know that you enjoy working with other people. Like you have song with you have Kabaka.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, we have to give thanks to Big Up Dubbing because they were the ones who told us, you should call Solo and
get the lyrics checked. Yeah.
To get the lyrics checked. So Big Up
Dubbing every time.
We have 2 tunes with the Big 2. We have tunes with Empress Ativa, Tanya Stevens, Richie Campbell, Senior Wilson,
Forlock.
Yeah, a bunch of artists,
Forlock. We got Forlock too. You have a tune with John Nine as well, no?
Yes.
So what's it like when you're working with these people? When you're working with John Nine or Kabaka and these people?
Janine and Kabaka are both very lovely.
Yes.
Janine is a very, very sweet person. She's just like one of those friends that you know growing up, and she's just like that. She's really sweet, and she has that spiritual side, know. So so when you're around her, that's the vibe, and it's very lovely. It's very good to be around her. Kabaka was amazing. I mean, when Kabaka sent the verse, we were in Portugal.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
We were in Portugal, and Kabaka sent the verse, and I think we were having lunch. Oh my God, that verse is wild.
Yeah, but it's Kabaka, come on.
Speaking about lyrics, Kabaka is a bad lyricist,
Listen, he's second to none, really. There's not many I would put in that category, I think he's making his own lane when it comes to that, He can't even the new mixtape. You listen to the new mixtape, the Immaculate.
So,
from day one, he's like that. I met John Nine maybe once or twice, and within that time, I understand exactly what he's saying. That you automatically feel warm and comfortable with her.
True.
100%.
Automatically, you feel at ease, and very spiritual person, very.
I remember because we toured together in Italy with Janine, and I remember being backstage. It was winter, so it was cold. Those clubs are cold. You get a cold. You feel sick, and I remember all of us just like, Janine, please, I don't feel good, and she would just come and just prepare some
ginger tea and
some stuff to make us. She would be like, okay, drink this, and then she would make another.
Like
tea,
a good sister,
You know what I mean? Just like a mom, actually, like a mother. Man,
she was taking care of us.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Sweet person.
How long was the tour for? How long was the tour?
It's 1 week because we were running a festival at the time,
Oh,
and
say it
there
again.
was
The signal
the
spoke.
we were it was La Tempesta that
Yeah,
festival.
it was like we were touring with this. It was like a touring festival
Yeah.
basically
Okay.
because we had yes, Janan was one of them, and then Dog Files, and it was I don't remember.
Could be 1 week, but we did like 3 or 4 shows with
It
them.
was
Okay.
when
I don't 2014, 15.
Okay.
I-
But yeah, you had a good amount of time together and things. So yeah.
Yes, plus we met several times in Jamaica
Yeah.
and in Europe, in Rotterdam, in Spain. We met a lot with Janan.
You go Jamaica regular though.
I mean,
not
we
really.
went. So we I've been there 5 times.
I've been there 4 times. I think.
Yeah. So we used to go there every year, and then we skipped 2 or 3 years, and we went back there in February.
To record the
yeah,
video with Kabaka.
just like February 2020. So we landed the day after we landed in Jamaica. They closed the borders of Jamaica, and they didn't let Italians in. So we were the last Italians to get in.
Whoa.
And then as we come back, lockdown everywhere. So
You're lucky then.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
You're
Very
really
lucky.
lucky then.
We were kind of afraid to say hi, we're Italians, because at that time, medias and stuff, we were seen like the beast.
Yeah, but that's how the media has everybody pitching against each other and trying to blame everybody else, you know?
very
Yeah.
true, very true, very
That's why
polarized.
the media is trying to, oh, you must blame people and it's these people's fault, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as you don't blame the ones who deserve the blame,
It's cool.
they're fine.
That they're fine, exactly. Distraction, you know?
Exactly.
Distraction. But yeah, you're lucky that you got in there to do the video. I love that video, by the way. That video give me joke, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do like that video. It's nice. It's really, really nice, you know?
Thank you.
It's nice. It's a good concept.
Yeah.
It has that Jamaican vibe. Not only because it was shot in Jamaica, but I think like some scenes like the last scene when the two cops they walk and
Suddenly, one of them fall.
yeah, I like it. It's like it's like a short Jamaica movie.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It's exactly like a short Jamaican movie, you know. Even even in the chase scene, when they were coming after Kabaka, you know, it's nice. Yeah.
Mr. Global, I bet you a feel with songs. Mr. Global, too busy putting all man down.
Yeah. So big up Samo Kushai because he was the director of the video.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have to big him up.
Yeah, man. I mean, big about every time, man. So always the vibes in Italy with all of this thing, anyway.
Oh man. There's no.
Well, no vibes, yeah. You know, are they pushing vaccine talk in your ears on the media in Italy?
They started it already. People are getting the vaccine already, and what they say no is like they will not make it mandatory, but truth is it will be mandatory for a lot. I mean, if you don't do it, you can't do this, and this. So
that's what I feel they would do in the UK as well. I feel that would be the same thing, a European thing, that it won't be mandatory, but if you don't do it, you will find it hard to do certain things, you know.
absolutely.
Especially to travel and stuff. But I don't know.
Oh, for some people, I think it'll be very, very difficult to even work if they don't get it.
For us, for example.
Well,
you have to travel, you have to fly and stuff. So
This is our work, you know. This is your work, you know. To travel is our work, you know what I mean?
I mean, our sector, I think we will be the last ones to start working again. And who knows how that's gonna look like? I don't know, man. You know, I to be honest, I don't know. What do you think? 2020, 2021, you will see big festivals like before? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I think if you are very lucky, you will
Mm.
see one or two festivals. But
Big one?
obviously there will be restricted numbers. I think you
Mm.
will have to have a test at least before you go to the first, and it'll be restricted numbers, you know. Um, and because of those restrictions, there won't be many. I think there'd only be a few festivals if you're lucky in the summer. But the
Exactly.
problem I think for us is, you know, we work all year round, not just at the festival, you know. So
True.
the show in the club them is a problem. To go and do a show here is a problem. The little venue them that's closing and stuff like that.
See, for
Yeah.
example, this past summer, it was like the big festivals, the big shows, they were shut down. You could do smaller shows, but
Yeah,
now for about us, to have a Mellow show, you have to be able to have this capacity, this money, and so on. And for a smaller club, it's impossible to do it. That means even if you have clubs that are working, we did one show in the whole summer. We did one show in the whole
In
year.
2020.
Yeah, so I mean, because I hear some people saying, well, it was not all shut down, Yeah, well, it's not the same for everybody, right?
no, exactly.
If you're a DJ and you wanna play at the bar alone, you can do it.
Yeah, of
Good.
course.
I'm happy, and I'm happy you should be able to do it. But if it's us, we can't.
Yeah.
So
Plus to get is like to get the same fee you should get. It's like now you have to work 3 days. Like you have to do 3 shows.
Of course.
So
to get the same fee
it is
you
great.
get for
It's
one.
crazy. It's like let's say it's impossible because it is. Like it doesn't make any sense. You have a lot of expenses that you are not able to cover because if you all right, you play. Put it this way: you play, or you can play 2 shows a day, but it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So you play 3 days in a row, but you have to pay 3 nights at the hotel, 3 dinners, 3 lunches. So
It doesn't. The maths doesn't add up. The maths doesn't work at all. You know.
Yeah, so you cannot work. If you work, this situation just lowered your fee drastically. And so if you have to pay, if you tour like you go out 10 people like we do, how do we pay them,
Yeah.
right? It's man,
it's just impossible.
it's really hard. I don't know. I don't know what things will look, but here's the solution. I've heard that in Mongolia, they, they they had 0 cases. Everything is open. Life is the same as 2019.
Let's build some
So
fun days in Mongolia.
yeah.
Let's go. I'm with it. Let's go. I know
They have a lot of reggae there, so there's a market for us.
it's hard to see. It's hard to see a way forward. Really, it's really difficult. And I find the only people who understand our plight is ourselves. I find when I'm talking to somebody who is not a musician, they really
Mhm.
can't. They really don't understand the pain and the struggle. As well as you know the withdrawal of not doing these things that we love doing. Like music is a part of me. Like you know, it's a part of my structure. And
Yeah.
so for me not to be doing that, it's like I've lost the I don't want to say I've lost the limb, but it's like I've lost the sense. Like my
Yeah.
taste is disappearing, or you
Yeah.
understand? It's
Of
a part
course.
of me, and I find it hard to explain that to people who are not musicians.
Yes, it's frustrating, but I don't know. Like, what scares me the most is that, for example, when we talk with promoters or other musicians, and stuff, you always hear this. You know, we go back to shows in 2 months, 3 months, but it's like 1 year we are talking the same thing and nothing really changes. So I feel like the whole sector, more or less, is kind of it's like we're sitting down and waiting because one day, you know, the government will open again and stuff. But it doesn't work like this.
But so even now there's this, you know, all the vaccine talk, and so people say, no, don't worry, now the vaccine is here, we're gonna get the vaccine and everything go back to normal. But the same people who are giving us the vaccine are also telling us, remember that even if you get the vaccine, you still have to do social distancing, wear a mask. So how do we do a show if we still have to follow these rules? It's impossible. So that's the thing, you know.
I think this is a bit of information that a lot of people are missing, that the vaccine doesn't stop you from catching it. You will still catch it, and you will still transmit it. You know, all the vaccine is all they're hoping that the vaccine will do. Or we will see if it works or not. But all they are hoping the vaccine will do is stop you from getting very ill with it.
Yeah,
but you will still get it and you still transmit. So yeah, you still have to social distance. You still have to wear a mask and these things. And this is my fear for why I'm not sure that even a festival will go. I done at the end of 2020. I done a show. It was like sit down. You was allowed 6 people at a table, and I had like 10, 20 tables with 6 people sitting down at the table, yeah? And it was different. I enjoyed it because I was glad to do something. When I was going there, I was like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. It makes no sense to me. I have never done music in my life and asked people to sit down. You know? But then when I got to the show, I enjoyed the show, but the rules was you couldn't get people to sing along. Because there was people in the UK that are saying that if people are happy and they're singing, they can be you know, when they're singing, they might be spitting and transmitting out the thing. So they wasn't even allowed to sing along. So, and if this is the basis of your rules, I don't see how you could have a festival.
I don't know.
I don't see how you could have, you know, that's why I think you will have to be tested before you go into the festival.
But see, somebody told us that this was a couple months ago that they were gonna try to do a show in London where they would test everyone before the entrance. I think it was gonna be a 2,000, I think, yes, capacity club.
Right.
And they would try to test everybody and just try to see if it's possible to do shows like that. But then I don't think they did.
It's so difficult. You should keep in contact with those 2,000 people, and you know,
trust
and stuff.
Also trust the result of the quick testing, because.
Well, God, this is another thing, you know. The results of the testing is I know people who have had, you know, they've had multiple tests and get different results. I know somebody who had 3 tests on the same day and they had 2 negative and 1 positive on the same day.
Exactly. So I don't know. It's been a stressful year, and I think it's gonna be the same thing for this year. But you know,
I think this year could be even harder, you know, because at least in 2020 it was brand new. Now that we are doing it again, I think it will be harder, you know, because you're tired of it now. We're fed up of it now. At least 2020 was a brand new thing, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. At the beginning, I didn't mind having the rest.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
I was home, doing some exercises, you know, and I said, "Oh, this is good. I'd have 2 months off, 3 months off, do some exercises, eat good, and then come back strong, you know." But then it was 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. So, and I said, "Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
8 months done. You know what I mean?
Just too much.
You know, star, it's not easy. It's a hard thing. It really is a hard thing.
It is.
Really is a hard thing, you know. So, but mentally, the item is all right.
Yes, right now
think
we
you're
are,
right, yeah.
you know, we are working, as you know, we are,
Man,
we
they're
are
working
working,
on a new project, you know, people. Look out. Look
yeah.
out.
So that is keeping us busy, you know, so that's keeping us focused too, so that's good, yeah. So I just want to say something. We're gonna release a single very soon, a new tune, and but I don't know when exactly, but yeah, next month in February.
Okay. I think this will drop before. I think it will drop before February still.
Okay, so we're gonna drop we're gonna drop a new tune in
Wait, it's an
February.
exclusive. All Raggamuffin show exclusive.
Yeah,
Tell
it's
them.
exclusive.
Tell them.
Yeah. So it's a big. You tell. It's that tune. It's the Buffalo tune. Yeah, you like that one.
Listen, take it from me, you know, the man them have some new music coming and they are hard. Tough. The Buffalo tough, you know.
Yeah. Thank you, Brother.
You know, so I'm gonna listen back to them again, you know.
I'm gonna send you the
Final version.
yeah.
Hold on, wait. You got the final version?
It's not the final yet, but we sang it again. It's mixed. Yeah.
I don't like the way you're holding out on me, you know. I don't like the way you got the tune them stuck up and you don't want to tell me so you have the tune them stuck up.
No.
You know, you got me listening to some rough version, a little WhatsApp voice note. I mean, I listen to my phone. I got my phone listening to WhatsApp, and you got the final version there. Send on.
You know why? You know why? Because that's because you're very trustworthy. So you know how it sounds before and after. I know what you know what I mean. So, well, I'm gonna send you the latest version. I remember also you asked me to send you the reading, so I'm gonna send you the reading too.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, you know. I was gonna tell you that offline, you know.
No, I remember.
But I was gonna tell you afterwards when we finish. But you bring it up now. What's the rhythms, King? You tell it.
I'm gonna send it.
Yes, my family. Listen, though, give thanks, though, you know, for interrupting your family time for come and talk to me. Still, you know, talk to the item. Still, you know.
Thank you very much. I want to ask you before I wanted to ask you how's your kids, how's your family?
Everybody's wonderful, you know. Everybody is healthy. So I give thanks. You know what I mean? We all have our struggles with this thing here. You know, like I say, being locked away and not doing the things that we love is hard for everybody. But everybody is healthy and strong. So I give thanks for that.
Great. It's good to know.
That is good. So give thanks. Thank you for asking still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
All right, brother, them.
Looking forward to meet up soon.
So I can't wait, you know. Even this is another thing. Sorry to go back onto it as well, you know, but it's not even just the music aspect or even just the nightclub aspect that we're missing. I'm missing the connection
with people, yeah.
People, I'm a friend them, you know what I mean? It's tough, man. It's hard. It's not the hard, but soon.
Soon, yeah.
Sooner than later.
Yeah, man, definitely. My brothers, give thanks, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Love to the family. Love to everybody.
Likewise.
Yeah, man. Send me the rhythm, them. And send me the tune. Yeah.
I will. Promise.
Play with me and the boss. Long time.
Don't worry. Listen.
All right, my general. Love, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Mellow mood. Water Raggamuffin them. Look at them.